All righty. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get this hump day going. I decided I was doing another training. Like I usually write out everything that I want to go over. And then yesterday happened. So we were doing a whole nother style of training yesterday. And then yesterday happened where we got all these new amazing things for the business, right? We all agree that they're amazing. But we had our plans of action going, set, know what we were doing. And then here came the bomb that got dropped of, hey, now we got free shipping. Now we got a different way in which to do a checkout process. We were just on doing some samples. So we had a whole bunch of stuff that was going on, which I'm very sure, because if you were on Desiree's training last night and then you stayed up with me on a Zoom, we had a very transparent moment about just being kind of overwhelmed. Like, oh, wow, this is a lot. This is great, but I'm overwhelmed. So when I was going to bed last night, I was like, I think I need to make a little bit of a shift, change our training this morning, and then address some of those things about us being overwhelmed. Or now what do I do? I was going in this direction. So how do I function? How do I do whatever? Now, I post about this on my Instagram all the time. And it's something that's so simple that needs to happen when something like this happens that we don't use. So the past couple of days ago, I put inhale and exhale. And literally those are the two components of being able to breathe, is when you take things in and when you take things out. In the event that you find yourself going, oh my God, now what am I supposed to do? You really should take that stop, break, inhale, exhale, breathe. And then also too, if you feel that you need to add confiance to yourself, go ahead and do that. Give yourself permission to not be okay all the time. Give yourself permission, because if you don't, and you start putting that in a space of, oh my God, I'm bad, I'm wrong, the conversations in which you have with yourself in your head become fact. If you get up in the morning and say, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed, then guess what? You're overwhelmed. If you wake up in the morning and you say, oh my God, I'm gonna beast today, you're gonna beast today. It is literally the conversation that you're having with yourself that does that. It is power in the life of the tongue. We all have read this. We all understand this. However, when we get in stressful situations, how many times do we activate it? You know what? Okay, let me take a step back. So if you were on a training last night, what I did was literally just stopped in the middle. If you remember that, I see some faces that were on. I just stopped and was like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. Even my head was itching. It would not stop to save his life. And I was like, you know what? You know what that's saying? I can't get past this season. I can't push. But right now, my body, everything of my Orpheus is saying, slow down, inhale, exhale, breathe, take a moment. You know, so that's what I did. I said, you know what? Sometimes, are you the type of person, I remember asking somebody, are you the type of person that needs to just get some sleep? Sleep will redo it. Rejuvenate it. Say, for instance, sometimes in the morning, in the middle of the day, a 20-minute power nap helps. Like literally just to say, okay, I'm going to take a step back. Or even to say, for instance, you're in the middle of the day, things are going crazy. You're at work, because I see a lot of you all at work. Okay, Tracy, I'm not sleeping. I'm going to get fired. What you can do is use an excuse for a bathroom break and go breathe somewhere. Even if you could just take a walk. I used to do this all the time. Sometimes clients used to get on my nerves. It's my money, but hey, I'm still human. I would have to put my tools down and go outside and walk around the building just to get some fresh air, to breathe, to reset. You know, like on our computers, when things are not good, what do? You hit the Control-Alt-Delete button. That must fix it. Reset it. I want you to be okay and understand it's okay to have to do that to yourself too, to just hit the reset. So the reason why I spent time right there is because I know that happened. It happened to me last night. And I was like so excited. I even canceled my day today, which I wanted to. I canceled my service day today because I was like, you know what? All of the stuff that's going on, if I do not manage it, like while it's getting all piled on up, if I don't take some time back to break, even now, I'm not going to show y'all because I'm not going to embarrass myself. My office is just getting out of control. It has too many samples everywhere. My I got coffee cups that I'm leaving, my bags, my everything. And it is very hard to function in dysfunction. So I'm sharing that with you. I know this. This is experience talking. So what I'm about to do after I do this training today is take some time to organize my office. Just put it together. So therefore, I'm not sitting here, because imagine if I'm sitting here in this place where so much is going on, I could barely get my hands on things. I'm going to be frustrated because I don't know where the bags are. How many coffees do I have? How many grains do I have? When I don't know those things, that tends to bother me. So I'm telling you, if you know that that's you, if you know that that's in the season, place some time on you to organize first. Even if it's not in your space, maybe it's in your thought process. What gets it for you? Do you need to listen to music? Do you need to take that walk? Do you need to? I do this all the time. In the middle of the day, if I'm working with somebody, I'll go trap myself in the bathroom longer than I need to. Sometimes to literally just breathe. In our bathroom, we have essential oils in my salon. So sometimes I'll just sit there and I'll be like, okay, and do positive affirmations to myself. You know what, Tracy? You are the bomb. You're great. You're awesome. It doesn't matter what's happening right now in this season. You've made it past this. You're going to be okay. Everything isn't what it appears at this moment. This is literally just a moment. So I have to do that to myself. And I wanted to share that with you all because most really successful people too are juggling sometimes more, right? They've not gotten to the point where it does not stress them. They just have gotten to a place where they're able to comfortably figure out the things that make them feel better. Also too, and I'm going to move past this point. I'm somebody who, number one, you already know, I'm extremely excitable. This is not a fallacy. When y'all see me doing stuff like this is who I am. And I remember being on a conference and I was watching this one guy who had created this thing, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. And he had become a billionaire from it, literally because he was just as excitable too. And sometimes would get himself so excited that it was hard to get back to work because he was like so excitable. So he created these things called fidget spinners. And have you heard of this? He used fidget spinners. They good for ADHD. That he would place in his hand, literally to get everything back into play. I have fidget spinners. Like sometimes when it's going real bad, and I feel that right now. I feel that because I had an excellent plan. Remember, I made y'all write everything out October 1st, right? So I was on my plan, ready to go. Now here came everything that just got dropped into that altered that plan. Now I'm going to interject right here. What are you supposed to do when you have an outcome? What are you supposed to do? You never change the outcome. You change the activity. Change your activity. So that's why last night I was like, you know what? This would be okay if I kept going like this, if I did not have overwhelm in my brain. But being that I did, who my mama called me out last night talking about apple juice in my cup, it wasn't. I had a glass of wine to slow myself back down, to literally breathe and literally just get back on the even plane. One glass, not an overconsumption, just one glass. Then I drank water before I went to bed too as well, just so I didn't wake up in the morning feeling really, really dehydrated. And now that I've had this amazing thing, y'all, therapy. Want to know what therapy is? Sleep. So there's an amazing thing called sleep. I feel refreshed. I shook off yesterday and I'm ready for hump day. So yes, I spent some time here because I know that this time in this space is needed. Okay? So now what I want to do is I want to be able to move on to some things to help you with this new season, because this company is in a new season. And also too, where we are in the months, we're in a different season of how to run your business. We're in the colder season. It depends on where you are, unless you're Judith out here and we want to go with her because it's warm. So in the event that you're there, we're in that season where most people do not start thinking about weight loss anymore. They're literally becoming stressed themselves because the holidays are coming. They got to buy gifts. They got to do this. They got to do that. And where are they in their life? They're overwhelmed, right? So What would it take for you right now to reach out to people and address that? I know we're moving into this new season right now, and the holidays are coming, and you're thinking about this, and now all of a sudden they are putting out Christmas trees. Oh my God. I don't know about y'all. The trees is out. And I literally did feel holidays for me had always been associated with stress because guess what, y'all? My birthday's October 1st. My son's October 11th. My daughter's October 21st. My sister's October 13th. My father is October 28th. My husband is October 30th. That's all in October. Just to bang up and hit Thanksgiving and Christmas. So the last quarter of my year is always like, oh my God. But I was like, you know what? I refuse to let the devil have, and I've been doing it for years. I had been doing it for years. I refuse to let the devil have the last quarter of my year. Because guess what would start happening? I would be so stressed and I would go into January, the month of everybody going, yay, about to live my best life. And literally, I just wanted to go to sleep because I was so tired. And that's the quarter that sets up January. So I was like, no, never change your outcome, change your activity. Start planning for October earlier in the summer. Know what you're going to do. Know what you're going to have. So therefore, it does not stress you the way that it can, right? So reach out to your customer about that. Then remember what I'm teaching you all is how to be problem solvers. What do we all take, and we just talked about that is for stress? What do we take? Confianza, right? So now maybe you ain't trying to get them snatched for a 2-piece, but you know this is the stressful season and you have the answer. Your answer is an inexpensive bottle of $25 Confianza to start with them. Also, too, another stressful thing that people have right now is they are stressed about the holidays because what? You got to now spend. We've been spending all month, all year, knowing good and well we don't want to spend, and now I got to overspend? So who's thinking about holiday time, holiday cash? What am I going to be able to do to get some extra money to help me? So that should be opportunity. Right now, we should be an opportunity because it's going to take some time for somebody to be able to build up a base, right? So get on it before the holidays. When November and December is here and then you start telling me about holiday cash, I'm already stressed. I'm already having some time frame. I can't figure it out. I want it right now. Maybe I can. Maybe that would be stressful. But if you tell me in October about, hey, let's get ahead of this. We already know we need that extra, we need that extra push. Tell them in October. Have you been thinking about this? Let's get ahead of the game. It's the same thing we do when we tell people in the fall is where your summer body is made. It's the absolute truth, right? Summer bodies are made in the what? In the winter. So even though, here's another one, even though maybe they're not thinking about maybe they're not thinking about their bodies or being small, your verbiage for weight loss should be right now, summer bodies are made in the fall, winter, because it is the fall, winter, because it depends on how much you need to lose. Some people need to start right now in October. When I lost 130 pounds, would y'all like to know how I did it? I started in October. I felt very confident. I remember rolling into Thanksgiving and I had lost 12 pounds. And I was so happy because I had did that. And then I remember I put in my head, okay, I was so nervous. I remember crying about Thanksgiving because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to mess it up. Then what did I have to do? Take a step back, inhale, exhale, and breathe. And then go, guess what? It's one meal. It's just one meal. One meal does not make or break you. One meal does not put all of your pounds on you, and one meal will not take all of your pounds off of you. So what I decided to do was go to the gym. I started to create a pattern for myself. I went to the gym on Thanksgiving Day. My gym is open. I went to the gym. I had my protein shake. I had my salad. I started already eating. So then when I got to, so I'm sharing with you a tip to tell somebody. Then when I got to dinner, I didn't want to max. I was already full. Now that I'm in It Works, we have fat fighters. I ain't even had no fat fighters, right? And I'll tell you all, if you take fat fighters curbs your appetite. So does keto coffee. Keto coffee curbs your appetite. So does fat fighters. So let's think about this. We have a season coming on up where people are going to be stressed. We have an answer for that. We have confianza. We have people that are going to be really, really stressed right now about making additional money. What do we have? An opportunity. You have people that are going to be like, oh my God, the holidays are coming on up. I'm going to gain some additional weight. What do we have for that? We have fat fighters. We have keto coffee. So hopefully, I know most people rewind these back. So even if you can't, and you need to do something different, like if you cannot, well, back up. In the event that you're not writing this and you need to replay this, this is okay. So I want you to write these down for activities in which you're able to do. So therefore, they prepare you for our last quarter because they're needed. You definitely need a game plan to get through something. So here is an opportunity for you to start thinking about answering questions before they're asked. If you notice, every time I do a training, that's what I'm doing. I'm prepping you for things you know are to come. Like right now, we know the end of the month is coming, right? We need to work on promotions, get people to where they need to be, add things into our e-suite. So what you do is you work in the beginning of the month. So therefore you soften the blow at the end. Do you see how now you're able to decrease overwhelm? Decreasing overwhelm is having a game plan. It's getting ordered. It's getting orderly in thought and orderly in action, and actually then taking all of that and putting it into action. Okay? So I want you all to take some time. If you're driving, it's okay. You will. I've put on out some things that I know right now in this season in October, we do need to focus on. So in the midst of being overwhelmed, it will happen to you. Everything is going to be thrown. It's like a cyclone going through. You need to be able to know in that cyclone, what is it that I need to focus on? What is it that is important to me? What are things that I need to do? Everything else you need to be able to turn into a blind eye or a blind ear. So I've taken the liberty and I was like, out of everything that's being trained right now, what is it that I need? What is it that I don't need? No, what is it that I need? Sorry. The reason why you need to know what you need is because then you will understand what you don't need. If something comes into and trying to get you to do something else, you know what you need in that season. You'll be like, oh, okay, well, that's not for right now. You'll be able to make a better decision on what you don't need because you know what you need. So it is very imperative to identify what you need. So I want you to write these things down. What you need to focus on. Okay? What you need to focus on in this new season. And guess what number one is? Your team. You need to focus on your team. You need to make sure if you're overwhelmed, how many of them are feeling overwhelmed too as well? How many of them are going, oh my God? How many of them are feeling like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I need to do X, Y, Z. Number one, the thing that you need to focus on right now is your team and your team's needs. If you're someone here that is a distributor going to executive, then you got two people. You need to focus on yourself and those two new people. If you are a Ruby, you have 3 people and then 2 people under that executive. That is your focus. If you are someone like myself who is a double diamond, guess what? I got way more people to focus on, but everybody in that downline is my first priority and focus. You want to know why? Because in order to get to where you need to be, you have to make sure everybody is on one team, one mission, one accord, one thought process, one level of understanding. So if you're out here thinking, I'm going to go get it, be boss, I'm going to do what I got to do, but everybody else is not with you, you're going to have an issue. So number one is your team. Secondly, you need your tools. You're going to need tools. Tools. Tools are those things like when you're on board, what do you send them? When you are on Instagram and Facebook, what apps are you using? You're going to need tools. So what are they? So I've taken a liberty of writing down some of the tools that I've been using right now that I know have been making me really, really successful. And then I'm going to give you a thing to think about after those tools that I say. The tools that I've been using right now, so you can take some of them yourself, but right now you're on number 1 being the team, number 2 being tools. Unfold, the Connect app, Captivate, Calendly, A payment processing app like Square, PayPal, or Square Cash. I've been using Square. My my sample ideas, like everything that I need, the cards, the perfume, the how-to, the directions, and the actual product in the little bag. So everything that I need for my sample ideas, catalogs, blitz cards. Those are the things that I've been using. Those are the tools that I've been using for success. Now, what I want to tell you is your list does not have to look like someone's list who is being successful. It doesn't, because your business idea may be different than mine. I need Calendly like I need yesterday because I have a team that I have to get scheduled. Everybody's been asking me too, so I'll let y'all know. I've been working on some things in my Calendly. I think I'm about to switch over and put my appointment book, because I'm using Square. I'm going to end up using their appointment booking system, so I will be getting that out to you. It's a different link. So my Calendly is down so I can get a different one that's done. Okay? So I've been using these things because they're making me successful. But say, for instance, you're just starting and you are not really good in a specific area. When you need to run for something, like say, for instance, you're in a period of overwhelm. When you're in a season of overwhelm, it is a bad idea to start something new that you are very foreign to and you're not going to see levels of success with. So say, for instance, right now, you're someone who is not good in Instagram. I'm going to use that. Say, for instance, you're somebody who's not good in Instagram. And you're in a season right now where your business is slow. You really need to do X, Y, Z. And right now, I cannot figure Instagram out. But you're having success on Facebook. What you need to do first, before you go to Instagram, is learn how to have better success in Facebook. Because maybe right now, if you're not at the max 5,000, maybe you haven't responded to people back. Remember when I told you about building those relationships? Maybe you haven't really done a good job of building relationships and sustaining relationships in Facebook, and you're overwhelmed. Then get off Instagram. Don't even function with Instagram right now. Learn how to increase yourself on Facebook. You're not losing out. You're not. What you're doing is you're causing yourself the ability to be a bit more successful, because you will. If you have started to gain relationships in Facebook and you haven't checked in on them, you haven't been adding people to your following, you haven't been in those groups. Remember, I'm teaching y'all some excellent things, but you've gotten in the group, you started the group. Like I told you to go find your tribe. You found your tribe, but you haven't talked to your tribe. Then guess what? Here's an activity that will make you successful. Stay home. You know, like right now, think about it. Stay home. Stay where you are, where you have not grown, and grow up. Grow up in that environment. It's going to make you feel better. You're going to feel more successful. You're going to increase your bottom line. You're going to make an impact. But let me tell you what it will make the impact very difficult if you're in an environment that you don't know. Now you got to learn what this button means. Now you got to understand what this algorithm means. Now you got to understand, okay, how do I follow people? Wait a minute. How do I do posts over here? Wait, how do I add additional followers? The more things that you put in your mind that you can't do, I'm going to tell you, that's where you're about to tap out. Think about a generator. We all know generators work, right? But if you keep plugging up too much to that generator, that is not going to work. It's going to blow. It's going to blow. So what I'm sharing with you right now is you are a generator. You're an amazing woman, but you can't plug everything to you like that, because you will not for certain, you will tap out. So identify the things that you're doing very well right now. Identify those things and be honest with yourself. Have I grew it to its max? 9 times out of 10, you haven't. So spend some time there. With these sales, still these same activities, right? Tell those people on Facebook about Confianza. Tell those people on there about your opportunity. But do it in an environment where you're very familiar during a season of overwhelm. If you're not overwhelmed, when you're not overwhelmed, tackle some new stuff. Maurice, don't make me laugh. When you're not in a season of overwhelm is when you try new things, because you've seen success in an area, you're feeling strong about it, and now the simple thing of maybe hitting this one button to learn something new does not make you bust out into a sweat, and now you just want to throw the whole phone away, and you don't know why you started this business, and maybe you should go back and go get a job. That's what happens when you try to do something like this in a season of overwhelm. So I'm sharing with you how not to do that. Okay? Also, too, this is the season right now, y'all, of belly to belly. This is the season of when we were in the summertime, and we were in that season. We were in the season of being online a lot. We were texting, we were doing everything, because you have so many people to get to. Everybody's trying to lose weight. Everybody's trying to tone and tighten. Everybody's trying to get into this bathing suit immediately. Well, we're just in a different season where it's not being done as fast. So now, where are your face-to-face relationships? What portion of our business right now do we have where we have face-to-face relationships? Parties, one-on-one coffee dates. That's right there, the season we're in. So you have to ask yourself, are you out of order on the season? In the wintertime, when it's snowing, would you wear a two-piece bathing suit? Would you do that? No. In the wintertime, would you put on some flip-flops? If you crazy, you would. But most of us would say no. That's equivalent to what you do in your business. If you're steady texting people, if you're still online, and you haven't set up the one-on-ones, you literally have flip-flops on in the wintertime because you're not operating in the season correctly. That's all. It's not now nobody wants it works. That's not true. They do. You just may not be bringing hats and scarves and gloves to the winter season. So right now what you need to be doing is setting up. Yesterday, I had a lunch date that turned into a full paid sample pack that turned into today. I need to follow up with her. And we realized we hadn't even seen each other in a year. Oh my God, what have you been doing? You made that business successful. I think she'd be a great distributor. But right now, because I know she moves a little bit slow, let me get her to love on all the products first. So that was great. We were able to have a quick lunch, have conversation, get caught up, and I planted an excellent seed. And then today, I'm going to talk to her about that coffee. She's someone who I know who's really, really busy. She flies around internationally, and her energy is huge. So, hey, let me go ahead and give you this coffee, show you how to make it right on in front of you. You know, let's have this great friendship, because remember, relationships are important. Plant that seed. So I understand the season that we're in right now. So right now what you need to be doing is setting up what? What's the portion of our business that we make immediate money? What's that portion? Parties. So now, hey y'all, it's party season. You want to know how to find some? Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what events. I want to be in vendor events, right? Guess what? Facebook has made it easier for us. Go into your events and look at all the events that are upcoming in your area that maybe interest you. Contact them and say, hey, do you have a vendor opportunity? If so, how much? You'll be surprised. A lot of vendor opportunities, sometimes like $25 to $75, $100, because they're smaller events and do not feel like, I don't want to be in no small event. Ain't nobody there. Guess what? Get out of your mind on that. Small events is where you can actually talk to people. There's not a lot of people there, so they're going to be more drawn to you because you don't have a lot of competition. Also, too, who are some of your people who are ordering for a long period of time? If they're in your state, are they interested in hosting a party for you for free product? We got some new things that are coming on now. I would love if you can host a party at your home, get 5 of your close girlfriends. I'll give you some free product. I'll wrap you for free. If you can get 5 of your girlfriends there at a party. Here's some great ideas to do in this season right now. Now, have you noticed I haven't said anything about our promotion? Have you noticed? I ain't said nothing about our promotion. Do you want to know why? Because with or without this new promotion, you've been running a business and there's still a business that needs to be ran. So that's why it's important to know what's on your list so you don't knock yourself off of what could potentially be occurring. Now let's talk about the promo. Do you see that? So I've now given you all the ways to be success with or without this promo, without understanding it, because you need to know how to run a business without a promotion. You also will need to know how to have a great commission structure without a bonus. You need to know how to run a business. So what I just went and spent about the first 30 minutes on was how to run a business, how to be in business, how to be a great business, and how to not go out of business. That's literally what we just talked about. It's controlling your overwhelm, understanding your tools, understanding your team is key. Team is key. Do not leave your team behind. Team is number one. Talk to your team. It may be a little bit more overwhelming the higher you grow. I'll tell anybody that's me. It's a lot of y'all. And sometimes a lot of you all want the same time, or even too, it's hilarious how sometimes I'll get text messages from the team at the same time. So I've decided in order to kind of decrease that, maybe I should go into another system, which is what I'm doing, that'll allow me to see it a little bit better, control it, go in and take time in and out where I need it, add time where it's now been given, because that other app didn't do that for me. I couldn't just as easily do that. So instead of getting frustrated with it, I had to not change the outcome, change the activity, and go to something that I actually use for my salon that I know works really good. It's an app right here in front of my face, and I can change quicker. I can add and take things away and move them. So therefore, I want to have more success with getting with my team. Okay? So now let's talk to this promo and the way our business is going. Our business right now is going in an amazing direction. Amazing. And the reason why they're going in an amazing direction is because I've been sharing. One of the reasons why I came into this business and I thought it was great was because it focused on online. And that's where we are. The number one hotel chain now is Airbnb online. The number one driving service is online in the app format. It's Uber. The way that we bank now isn't even really teller to customer. It's online. So the way that we are, I know it's overwhelming. I know everything is coming, but just be very, very blessed and grateful. You're in a business that wants to stay innovative and wants to stay at the top and wants to be online and have the best online presence. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Get proud by it. Oh my God, this is great. What if you were in a company right now, and I'm going to say two companies that I've known of that were multi-level marketing businesses that were successful businesses, but I'm not throwing them underneath the bus, but I want you to take some time to be proud of it works right now. What if you were in Avon? What if that was your company right now? Don't nobody know about Avon. Ain't nobody doing nothing with Avon, not in the masses. So what if that was your business right now? Here's another one. Mary Kay gives away the pink card. Do nobody want no pink car in 2018? Nobody. Nobody. Right? So what if those were your businesses and then we were sitting here trying to have this conversation of how it was to be successful? Your company is competing with the number one retailer right now, which is Amazon. Wow. So take some time to be prideful of that right now. You want to know why I want you to be prideful of that? Because if you don't gain the pride of being prideful of that, you will not be able to communicate that over to a customer. If you don't feel like when you tell me no, you just turn down the best opportunity. How many people turned down Mr. Bezos about this Amazon idea? Now wish they would have stock into it. I'm one of them. I remember when, and I didn't pay attention to it. So I'm sure he didn't walk away and go, oh, they don't see my vision. They don't see my dream. Or do you think he went, prove them wrong. Let me show you something. Y'all gonna wish y'all had jumped on. So I need y'all to have this attitude today when you talking to these people. I need you to be prideful of where you are, what company you're in, because I am. That's why I'm staying so excited, because I made this decision for myself. Yes, I made a decision to make some additional money, but I also decided to jump on a company that was debt-free, that wanted me to be debt-free, that had amazing products that freaking work, that allowed me to be prideful of being at home as a work from home mom. I can't say stay at home mom, but I'm a work from home mom because that don't make me feel that way. But work from home mom does. I'm a boss babe from home. Love that. Gives me that pride. Gives me the tools of success that I'm able to use my Connect app. I ain't never had an iPad, y'all. This is the first business that made me want to go get an iPad, so therefore I can have data and I can take orders anywhere that I am. And please believe me that I do. My daughter gave me the freedom of, my daughter was getting her hair braided, and I could literally sit there and type one up. And guess what? The owner of that shop, she has been up and down my timeline because she was like, girl, I thought I was busy. What you doing? And anytime I would make a sale, I'd be like, yes, and you're going to feel great. And this is going to be amazing. And then I would get off the phone and I would go. And I know I was having my time, and she looking at me like I lost my mind. But by the end of them 6 hours, guess who had been in the business before? Said she was buying $600 or $700. I didn't even know. She said I was buying $600 or $700 worth of product, putting them in my salon, and my upline would never help me. I would call customer service. They weren't doing anything. So look who was being unvalued. And I'm over here and I'm talking to the team. I am, she saw me do a virtual office. She saw me, not a virtual office. She saw me talk to somebody on my team face to face in the Zoom, who I needed to help her to move something in her thing. So I went on and I shared with her, went back to talking and texting to people on a Facebook Live. Hey y'all, when y'all busy, let me share y'all the tips on how to get things done when you're busy. She was like, now I could do that. And I said, okay. She said, but I'm not sure yet. I could tell she was hurt. So I said, are you on Facebook? She said, yes. I put her on my Facebook page. Guess who likes my stuff every morning? Since then, guess who's going down my full timeline? Guess who's going to say to her, hey, do you have any time in between customers? Because I want her in her own environment. In between customers where I can come by and just sit here. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring some things. I'm going to show her how she can set up some things in her actual salon and how she can make this work for her. And I'm going to have my trusty little thing if she wants to sign up at that moment. Do you want a boost with a party pack? So I'm going to go to her. So I want you to think about right now, how many of your own service providers that you have, your hair, the person who does your hair, the person who does your nails, the person who does your massage, how many of you have cross-sold your business to them? If you haven't, here's an activity. Make an appointment with all of your service providers and go cross-sell them. Go get them to be a customer. Here's a little challenge for you. Go get them to be a customer or get them to come on your team. Guess what I show people? My salon setup. Look at how I did this. Show them the little pictures. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Right? They'd be like, okay, I can do this. But when you're sitting there and you're getting a service done and you're paying them, and make sure when you get your service done with them, make sure you tip them. Do not tell them this is a great business and you can't even afford a tip. Yeah, Desiree said all she had was go have a me day. Yep, go have a me day. And guess what? It all becomes a tax write-off because you're working. So your hair today could be a write-off. Your eyebrows today could be a write-off. Your lashes could be a write-off. All while you, guess what? Go live. Show people about what you're doing in the middle of the day if you're getting a pedicure. Hey, I'm showing y'all how to be a boss. Go live. Show people how you're doing it. Diana and Desiree, y'all need to nurse with the baby down low, setting up y'all appointments, pre your live. Okay, I'm so sorry. I was just setting up. I'm nursing right now. Let me show you this. Let me show you my acting skills. I'm nursing right now, but I had to get my nails done. You know, I'm about to do my business a little bit later. I want to share with y'all about how to do my coffee, you know, but I need to take care of me. I've been so swamped. I need to take care of me, and I'm so glad I'm able to do this and still do my business. Did y'all see what I just did? Without asking you to be on your team, you made a woman think, hold on, she nursing. She set up her pedicure, and she basically gonna make some money. Go live. Here's another one that just popped in my head. If you get somebody that want to set up, like that girl at the beauty salon, at the braiding salon, I could sign her up, go live with my new business partner, talk about her business and how you should come support it, because she does amazing braids. She does my daughter. She does amazing stuff, right? She does my daughter, and she's now my new business partner. So, hey, if you're looking for something, come support her business. Who would want that free publicity? And now they know you a connector. I want to be on your team. You networked me very, very well. I want to be on your team. So don't change the outcome, change the activity. I just gave you something to do right now. Go beautify yourself and go get you some new customers, and also go get you a new distributor. I gave out samples. When my daughter was getting her stuff done, I gave out samples. I showed my salon. I showed Restore. I literally was working and doing everything at one time. So I challenge you to think about right now, how many people around you could you cross-sell your opportunity to that are around you? Notice one thing I have not said online yet. I want y'all to see y'all just got so excited about an activity that wasn't online. Because remember, this ain't that season. So if you don't understand it, you'll miss it. You'll be like, oh my God, what are they doing? They living their best life during this season right now. They living their best life and they telling everybody about it. Now let me now interject the promo. Let me tell you where this company just upped your boss game. Upped. You got a 30-day money back guarantee. So when somebody is saying to you, what if I don't like it? Don't worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you too. Because what I found is most people, say for instance, have you heard of It Works before? Yeah. I heard about that rap thing, but I heard it don't work. You know what? I hear that all the time too. And I remember when it wasn't working for me. So what I love to do, and this is my truth. So what I had to do was learn how to make the rap work. So there is a money back guarantee here, but can I work with you? Can I show you how to do the rap? Can we rap together? Can I show you how I use a dry brush. An RN taught me this, is that to stir up the lymphatic system, also too, to open up the cells in the area you're trying to wrap, was to dry brush it first, opening up the pore so it would work. You know, I made my wraps work so much better. A nurse taught me that. She taught me to dry brush my skin. Now, that's your conversation. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, well, let's try it again. Keep in mind, there is a 30-day money back guarantee. But what I want to do is focus on making sure you get results. So see how that now can help you? Also, too, you don't have to say anymore. And as long as you keep this product for 90 days to the 31st, as long as you keep this product for 90 days, then you're going to be able to, as long as you keep this product for 90 days without canceling, we're going to charge you $50. You don't have to say that anymore. Now, you don't even have to talk about the retail cost for the rest of the month. All you have to do is talk about getting your 40% off discount. So let me tell you all you got to do. I'm about to make this real easy for you. All you got to do. Would you like to order my keto coffee? Sure. Would you like to get my 40% off discount? I'm sharing you how to sell it. Would you like to get my 40% off discount? Great. Here's my link. I can give you a call. Let's get started. See, guess where everybody else is getting tripped up at? You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. All you're doing now is being able to give them your 40% off discount without having to tell them they got to do it for 90 days. Don't get tripped up. Now you just need to do 40% off. The great thing about our plan is we have a subscription service. Once you love it, because I know that you are, you can just keep it going and get this 40% for life. See how I thought last night, like, how am I going to make this, just dumb it down? That's all. It's a subscription plan. I am on it too. I get 40% off. And guess what? When I need a little break or I need to change, I can change up my product, or you can turn it off at any time when you don't want it. I'm not going to tell you to turn it off in 30 days. I said it any time when you don't want it. But guess what? I'm not turning my ass off because my skin is amazing. My coffee is giving me energy. My greens are, detoxing my body and causing me great digestion. Like, I'm not going anywhere because this has literally changed my personal life. So guess what? I would be ordering these products if it was no Trayce making money or not. But guess what? I'm going to be sliding into everybody. Now, if you want to order this for 40% off, this is great. But the only difference between me and you is I tell other people I make money. Have you ever thought about making money with this? No, I want to try it first. Great. Remember what I said? You need customers all year round and you need distributors. So guess what? I'm going to let you try this for 30 days because I know you're going to love it. Can I follow back up with you next month? Sure. Great. Put them in your Connect app as a potential on your list. And then every week, talk to your potentials up until when you need something for them. Do not let a whole month go by. And even if something is, think about how you talk to your Facebook following. In your Connect app, send a quick, hey, it's hump day. I hope you're living your best life today. The weather is great. Get out and have a great time. That's staying in contact with somebody. Somebody may respond to you because it's happened to me. And they be like, girl, I was just going to call you. Okay, guess what people do now in this season? In this season where it's not so crazy and so busy, if somebody says, I was just about to call you, I call them right there. I just get on the phone because I do this with hair. And I know I need, like right now, it's Christmas time. I need some extra money. You need some bundles. You need some color. You need some whatever. So when somebody says, I was just going to call you, look what I do. Hey, girl. They be like, dang, you be on it. I do. Call them. That's what they just said. They said I was just about to call you. Don't be like, should I call them? They just said I was just about to call you. Call them. Right? So that's what this company just did for us in that. You get it for 40% off. If you have not taken the time to do the checkout process, you are behind. I'm going to tell you this now. Get your behind on the website. This is one of those mama moments. Get your behind on this website and go see how sexy it is. It is. It's dope. Do you want to hit this for free? Check the button. Oh, you want this for free? Check the button. It's gonna. Who ain't gonna check a button for free? It made me. I'm gonna tell you, I've gotten sales now off of just sending my link alone. You know why? Because that's what we do. But remember what I said about making things to your brand? Guess what Trayce about to do? Trayce doing some videos today. I'm going to get my lashes done today. Getting them extra filled on in. I'm going to do some videos tonight. I'm going to get my makeup. I'm going to do some videos just back to back on ones that I want for my opportunity. Let me stop with y'all right here. If anybody right now in this season is a different season, right? If anybody is saying, everybody listen tough. I don't know if I like this opportunity video that I'm sending on out. It's not really getting me customers. It's not what, have you heard yourself say that? It's not getting me stuff. What's happening? What's going on? Let me push in your head. Why haven't you made your own? Why haven't you done that? Why didn't you go get your lashes done, get your makeup done, put a camera in front of your face, your beautiful, pretty face, and then told people about why they want to join your team? If you've been doing this for a long time, and this is not a bad, but I want to tell you. Remember, I said don't change the outcome, change your activity. Say if you ain't getting what you want, they're not saying what you want to say. And you've been doing this for a long time. Where is your video? Because maybe there's extra stuff that you've been through that you know good and well that you want to say. Maybe it's things you don't want to talk about. Maybe you don't sell a whole bunch of wraps. Maybe you done found Bay in the skincare. Maybe you done found Bay in the keto coffee. They don't even talk about that in the opportunity videos. So tell your story. Get your video going. Get your stuff popping. Put it on YouTube. So therefore you can get some traction from it and then start sending out your own opportunity. In the event that your team needs something, so I'm going to do two. I'm sharing with you this. I'm doing one for myself. That's my verbiage. Goes a little something like this. Hey, I'm so thankful that you had the opportunity. You want to be a part of my team. This is off the top of my head because I'm going to show you what's personal. I know that if you're saying you want to be on my team, you've been watching me, you've been wondering, you've seen me be a stylist, you've seen me, do coaching, you see me do so many different things, and you've been wondering, okay, I wonder why Trayce decided to do network marketing. Let me tell you. See, that's me. Because if somebody's clicking mine, they want to know about you. They don't want to hear an overview from the company. They can go to YouTube like that. Then when my new ones are coming on in, I have to be able to help them too. So now I got to change a different one for the team. Hey, so if someone invited you to this video, they think that it works as an amazing opportunity for you. My name is Trayce Madre, and I am a diamond ambassador here in the double diamond. I am a double diamond ambassador here in the company, and one of my team members thought you would be great. Let me tell you about the features and benefits of this process. We have the Connect app. The number one retailer here in online sales is Amazon. And guess what? We parallel them. We do exactly what they do. We sell. We have free shipping. We have this. No Opportunity Video has that because our company has went farther. So if you're steady sending out the old features and benefits, people have seen that before. So in this season, create your opportunity video so you can. Then also too, we have a great product called Keto Coffee. Do you have a video of how to make it? Because guess what? Not everybody is this read and learner. Mix this, okay. However, visually, and I get a frother, or I can blend it in the blender, or I could take a little bit and stuff it on up, will increase someone not wanting to cancel because they like it, because they know how to make it. How to do the collagen, how to do the skincare. Though that's your video library to build your brand. And it's your face. It's no one else's face. It's your face. Because then people are going to get drawn to you because you were in the video. I'll tell you this, and this isn't to scare you, but if you keep sending my videos, people are going to be on my inbox. Just so you know that. They're going to be in my inbox. Because I love how she talks. I can envision her. There was this other opportunity that we had. I'm going to share this with you, and it doesn't matter what it is. And somebody was trying to get me to do something. And I'm listening to all the information from her. But it's the other girl that drew me. So I was saying, I love this girl. She's nice. But I want that other girl that was in that video because she the one that really I want to be with. I'm going to tell you, that's what we do all the time. You have a favorite person that does your nails, right? I don't care how many people that go into that nail salon, you want your favorite person. So create your own little cute little videos. They're not hard. They really aren't. If you can record on your phone, you can make a video. You sure can. You can also download some of the little free apps to put your name at the bottom. If you have an iPhone, it's really good. After you do the video, I posted some videos in our Be Well group, so you can see some of my little short, quick 30 second to a minute videos where it's like, thank you so much for doing this. So if you're wondering what's in the inbox and everybody is sick of scripts, I'm sharing with you, I'm throwing videos and voice text. I done went the opposite direction because I want you to know my personality. You can't get my personality from a text. When the business changes, evolve. When a business is changing, you must evolve too. So if they're giving you all these grown and sexy tools, you got to be grown and sexy too. What else is in the program? You get a free gift. So guess what? The company just aided something to you. If you buy my products today, you actually are going to get a free gift. Hey, when you get that gift, can you call me? Because I want to know what it is. I'm so excited. I do. I want to know what it is. I'm so excited. I don't know what the free gift is. They about to get a free gift. Create excitement. Now I said be excited, but you can't be excited fake if you're not. So I'm helping you understand, like, get excited about what you're doing. Take some of your teams. Listen, it's great that we're in here. Remember, number one is team, right? So you see how you come in here and you get fed at 8 o'clock? Take these activities, go back to your team, ask your team to do the activities with you. That's called team building. So today, I'm going to do a team building exercise to build our kits. Like, hey, if you want to come on my virtual office today, team, come on here with me and I'll show you how it is. And I'm sending them out my samples and I'm building the bags. Literally bring your bags, bring your, this will be an activity. Bring your bags, bring your stuff. Let's stuff them. Let's get them together. If you have questions about how to order them, let's do that as a team. No team left behind. Do you get it? This is how you involve your team. Do something fun with them. Maybe here's another team building exercise. Let's all get on the Zoom together and let's practice what we're going to say about this new promo. Let's hear how we all sound with it. Have fun with it. Maybe y'all want to stir up some keto coffee and do it. You know, maybe y'all want to do different, who got different recipes for keto coffee that y'all can share and actually put it in video. Hey, do you live with some of your team that all of y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, if Desiree was near me today, I would grab Desiree and let's do a fun video of making our coffee because we make it two totally different ways. Let's go live. No. Let's make a video. But if you're not, I got ahead of myself. I was telling what I was about to say next. But if you're not, how many of y'all can jump on a live with somebody? I challenge you. Find somebody who you've never done a live with. Go live. Be boss together. Don't interview nobody. Everybody's sick of the interview. Interview is great. Let's do something different. We see all these interviews. Go live with somebody who you've never gone live with. Y'all make y'all coffee together. Talk about y'all day together. What you doing today? Invite them in on the girlfriend conversation. We all love girlfriends. You know how many people have told me that I'm their girlfriend in their head? Okay, so I need to go live more so they can see their girlfriend. How many of y'all have personalities like this that we ain't even know? Like Taronica, you told me you lit. Go be lit online. Me too. You and Alicia, go be lit online. You know, just a different combo. Something different. Me and Melissa, I see her on here. Me and Melissa have been talking about, we both just made 40 this year. I'm telling Melissa today, we need to do a live about our transition, what we feel about it, what's different, what we doing with our skin is different now, how we doing this now that we in the 40 club. Then I'm gonna invite people who over 40. Y'all give us tips and tricks. What should we be doing? In a live format. That's gonna be fun. And that will also too make you love your business. If you do something like that in a funk and you come out of it funky, like dope, you're gonna want to do other stuff. That's the time frame I would call a customer. Because you're so on fire at that moment, you think something wrong with them. Why? You don't think this is good? Girl, how? Why? So I wanted today, in my ending, I wanted today to be one where you sat and you thought about, I wanted to inject into you why you're in a great business. Why you're in a great business, how to be excited about it, understand your season you're in, be able to diminish overwhelm, and still boss up and do what you got to do regardless. Because at the end of the day, all we're doing is running a business. And I say all we're doing because I really want you to realize that. That's all we're doing is running a business. Now, the components of it may be a lot. But if you can find ways to minimize things that are so maximum at the moment, it doesn't overwhelm you as much. Okay? So thank you all for tuning on in. I will be back tomorrow, which is Thursday. I'll have a different training. I do think that I'm going to keep these Monday through Friday, 8 to 9. They are definitely doing something for me too as well. And I got content for days. I got content for days. I teach, I train, I know what's going on. I'm very good. I'm very good with getting things done immediately. Like when things shift, I came up with this literally from last night to this morning. And that's because I've ran stuff for so long and having to be very, very good with, okay, this is shifting. Where do we go? What do we do? What's happening? You know, so I'm very good at that. So I feel like this is a position that I would love to be able to keep for you all. So therefore it can get your day going Even me, myself, I've started to do my own output between the hours of 6:30 and 7, just right 6 and 7, right in my bed, which I'm loving. I'm comfortable. I'm nestled. I changed my activity because at first I was having anxiety about 8 to 9 is my time. No, give an 8 to 9, but at 6 to 7, you want to be in the bed anyway. So lay in the bed, text everybody, do what you got to do, get your day started. I did some paid ads this morning for Keto Coffee. I did some paid ads on Instagram and Facebook. They're already starting to run. So while I'm teaching, in my output area, I'll be able to respond to those. Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the morning. If you're still on, I'll tell everybody, if you're still on, you get the opportunity to ask questions. I'm going to leave this one on open, almost like a virtual office / open. So if you have questions, because there's things that I need to do, you're going to see me moving around because there's things that I need to do to get my office in order right now. So therefore, I can't project the best me. I can't keep doing it with everything like this in my office. So I'm going to be moving some things around, but I'm going to stay seated for a moment. So therefore, you can ask questions. Let me stop the tape.